Hey guys, welcome back to Gist with D, your favorite gist coach. Grab your water, pull up a seat, and make sure your earphones are locking because I'm coming to you live with something that literally dropped just a few hours ago. And honestly, the entire Nollywood fan base is in absolute shock right now. If you woke up today and check your Instagram or Twitter timeline, you probably noticed that everyone is sharing the exact same screenshots with that solemn, heart-wrenched emoji. Out of nowhere, no warnings, no teaser, no prior PR hunt, and Timini Egbuson took this to social media platform just to drop a massive statement. And when I say massive, I mean the kind of announcement that makes everyone pause, drop their phone and reread the caption three times just to make sure their eyes aren't playing tricks on them. Now, you know Timini is usually the life of the party on our feeds, right? He's usually posting box office victories, soft outfits, behind the scene banters, or playful teases with his co-star Bimbo Ademoye. But the tone of this particular message, cold, serious and deeply emotional. So, let's get straight to the root of the matter. What exactly did Timini post that has everyone gasping for air? In a concise, deeply reflective black and white statement, Timini addressed his millions of fans, brand partners, and the Nigerian film industry as a whole. He spoke about how the last few years have been a non-stop, high-speed roller coaster ride, from churning out record-breaking cinema releases to jumping from one film set directly to another. He admitted that he has been running on absolute fumes. He revealed that after long conversation with his inner team, his family and his medical advisors, he has made the heavy decision to step back from accepting new acting role for an extended sabbatical. He expressed immense gratitude to his supporters, acknowledging that while his fans expect him on their cinema screen back to back, he needs to prioritize his mental, physical and personal well-being before he completely burns out. Now, why is this timing of this announcement causing so much emotional chaos among fans? Timing is actually everything in Nollywood, my people. Timini Egbuson isn't stepping back at a quiet moment in his career. He's stepping back at the absolute peak of his commercial power. He has constantly been one of the best, highest grossing Nollywood actors, headlining massive cinema hit that pulls in hundreds of millions of naira. He isn't just an actor, he's a pop culture staple. Movie relies on his star power for opening weekend buzz. Fans were actively waiting for an announcement on upcoming sequel, highly teased co-star pairing and announced festival projects. To see a top-tier actor at the top of his game voluntarily pull the emergency brake is a rare in the industry, where everyone is constantly scrambling to stay relevant. The realization that our screen might be quiet of new Timini projects for the foreseeable future is what made the comment section turn into an immediate meltdown. Let's look at the bigger picture. Because as your gist coach, I always bring you the reality behind the glitz and the glamour. We see actors on red carpets in shining designer clothes, attending premieres and winning awards. But do you know what a top Nollywood actor schedule actually looks like? Shooting night scene until 5 a.m. and jumping straight into day shooting by 9 a.m. Traveling constantly across states and countries while managing heavy social media obligation. Dealing with real-life grief, personal heartbreak and public scrutiny without ever taking time off to heal. Over the past year, Timini has gone through massive personal milestones, including tragic personal losses and intense public scrutiny over his personal life and past interviews. When you combine deep emotional grief with zero rest and constant work, something has to give. Stepping back isn't a sign of weakness, it's an act of self-preservation. So what happens next for Timini Egbuson and what does this mean for us the viewers? First off, don't panic. He hasn't retired from acting forever. A sabbatical is a pause, not an exit. In fact, history shows that when big stars take a well-deserved break to regroup, recharge, and step into production or directing behind the scene, they come back twice stronger with even more iconic projects. He will still grace our screen in projects that have already finished filming and are scheduled for release later this year. This break gives him time to reevaluate the kinds of role he wants to play, moving away from being boxed into one archetype and coming back with deeper, even more challenging characters. He set a healthy precedent in Nollywood that mental health and rest should come before hustle culture. And this is the real breakdown behind Timini's unexpected emotional announcement. It's a bitter pill for movie lovers to swallow, but at the end of the day, we have to respect an artist who knows when it's time to rest and prioritize his health. Now, I want to hear from you guys in the comment section. How did you feel when first you saw his statement? What's your favorite Timini movie performance of all time that you will be rewatching while he's on break? Let me know your thoughts, smash that like button, share this audio with your fellow Nollywood lovers, and make sure you are subscribed. I'll be stopping here today. Stay safe, keep watching, and thanks for listening. Bye bye.